Yo, what's up, guys? Guys, I haven't done a live stream on YouTube in a while. Seems a little bit laggy to me. I will talk a little bit, so you know that this is actually a real stream and not a fake stream. Jeez, trying to get my hat straightened up there. There we go. It's a little better. So, guys, I have something that's on my mind, and it's really bugging the HE double hockey sticks out of me, and I want to get it off my chest and see what you guys think about it. Yeah, I don't like this. Um, I'm on my Chromebook, and it's not acting the greatest. I'm watching when my mouth moves with the words, and it doesn't match up greatly. So the real thing here is, guys, is well, I guess I'll wait till we actually get somebody that's watching to, or at least hang out in the background. What's up? Welcome to the stream. This stream is about minding our own business when me minding my business, everybody else minding their business in certain situations where we shouldn't be, saying anything. On YouTube the other day, I saw a beautiful young black woman, and she was talking about why aren't black people more concerned with, the border situation with, the immigrants and them getting, kicked out of the U.S. And the answer to that question is, well, they're black. They're not Mexican. They're not this or that or anything else. They're here legally. Why would they care? Why would it be something for them to worry about? It's not. That's why they are not getting involved. And I don't see how she can't understand this. It's not rocket science. They are law-abiding citizens. When you cross any border without the proper documentation, if needed, you are a criminal. On paperwork, you are a criminal. Simple as that. It doesn't mean you're a bad person. It just means you're a criminal. You are. There's nothing to defend here. Is it sad? Yeah, it's very sad. It's very sad that parents made shitty decisions and now their kids have to deal with their shitty decision. And so now they have to go back to Mexico, which is a damn war zone at the moment. They have to go back where the cartel is. It's all about decisions, people. Decisions. You make the wrong one, you pay the price. That is how we're raised. There's a wrong thing to do, and there's a right thing to do. The wrong thing to do is to come across illegally. The right thing is to patiently wait and get your paperwork in order. I've never been in that kind of situation, and it's got to suck. But it's the way it is. There are laws put into place for a reason. There are laws. She's talking about, why aren't my people? Why aren't all the other black people concerned? or most of them, because it's not their business. They're not here illegally. So whoever's back there, whoever's backstage, I see somebody up there. Can you please elaborate on this? Because I like to know, how do you not see this? This is not because I'm mad. I don't think that young lady is stupid or ignorant. I just think she's misinformed. Now, the reason you guys haven't seen me on here lately is because I've been on what I'm going to call another social platform. We're going to call it TikTok. You know what I mean. TikTok. You know what I mean. I've been over there trying to increase our media presence to build this channel. And I've decided to also build that channel as well. We are kicking proverbial ass over there. And we've already got a subscriber from there to come over here, a follower over there, you call them. But yeah, it just boggles my mind. I'm like, do you not have anything to do? I mean, seriously. So I see somebody else came into the stream. I will fill you in. You don't have to come in and say anything. If you want to hang out backstage, that is cool with me. I saw a young black lady the other day on YouTube. She was really upset because the other black people weren't paying more attention to the immigration thing because they're minding their own business and it's not their concern. They're here legally. So, yeah. Now, I mean, I imagine there are some, dark, black colored, black people that are not legal. But for the most part, you got your, you got your guy, you got your people who were born in Georgia or born wherever, and they're just, they're African American black people. They're here legally. They were born here legally. They're not worried about it because they didn't do anything wrong. So, yeah, it's and I'm not bringing this up just because she's black. I love black people. I love everybody, but it's just like I don't understand how she can't see why they're not concerned so much. They have their own lives to live. No matter what's going on with immigration, we still have lives to live. As sad as it is, as messed up, and as heartbreaking as it is, we have to move on over here. We got to move on, guys. If the kids are suffering, it's because their parents made a dumb decision to come over here illegally, and now their kids are paying for it. We didn't freaking do it. We didn't do it. Oh, no. Don't blame it on America. Don't blame it on white people. Those people in LA. Oh, I'm going to wave my Mexican flag. If you like Mexico so much, then go the fuck back, is what I say. If you like it so much, then leave. See, that right there, I can't have empathy for that. That's just stupidity. Why are you waving your flag around? You don't live in Mexico. Why do you care? You don't. It's so stupid. It's just so dumb. I don't know. I really wish somebody would come on and talk to me about this because, this is more of like it's just a discussion. It's a rant. It's a discussion about what? I heard her say this and I was just dumbfounded. Like, they're not illegal. That's why they don't. That's why they're not raising to stink about it. I do realize I'm lagging, guys, so I apologize. I'm on my Chromebook, which is about to die. Uh, Literally, it's plugged in. It's got juice, but it's not doing good. So, like I said, this is not a racial thing. This is a just like right, wrong thing. Simple as that. And it isn't not even nothing to do with color. You know, it's just you know these cities who have allowed rapists and pedophiles to mess with little kids and woman beaters to run the streets all this time for years and years and years. And finally, LA said, you know what? Cops, do your job. Do your job. They should have been able to do their job a long time ago. But no. Oh, we love everybody over here. Let me get something straight. When I say I love everybody, there are stipulations for that shit. Okay? I don't love people who mess with little kids sexually. I don't like that. I don't like rapists. No love for you. I don't like woman beaters. I got no love for you. Those people, you don't get no love from Tony. You get no love because you don't deserve it. So, those are the kind of people that have been allowed to run around New York in the streets, in Chicago, in LA, and just on and on and on and on and on. They're talking about, oh, the poor Mexican people. A lot of those people, okay? I know Mexican people. Mexican people are good people. They're hardworking people. They're great people. But some of those people, some of those Mexican people were rapists and pedophiles and woman beaters, and killers. Nobody talks about that shit. Everybody acts like just the Mexican people are perfect. No, they're fucking not. No, they're not. We're not perfect. We're not perfect. I'm a gringo. I'm a honky. I'm a cracker. Whatever the hell you want to call me. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. It just makes me laugh. I don't give a shit. But just food for thought, guys. Think about this. Think about this. This girl is wondering why the other black people aren't so concerned. Because they're here legally. It doesn't make a difference. They're trying to live their daily lives. Which, if y'all haven't noticed, and I know you have, inflation, America, living here, it's like a hellscape sometimes. We just trying to make it, y'all. When they say the struggle is real, the struggle is real. Okay? So, but look, whoever's in the background, love you. And I do love people. I love people that deserve the love. Okay? But if you're out there in the streets burning cop cars and acting like a hoodlum and waving your Mexican flag, if you love it so much, then go back. Go back to Mexico. Right? That'd be no different than a Canadian coming over here. Let's say 100 Canadians crowd around the police station. Right? Right? And they're like, Canada, Canada, Canada. Well, fucking go back to Canada, bro. Go back to Canada, eh? What is your deal? Why are you here? Go to Canada. So you see, it's not a race thing. It's a right and wrong thing. Duh. Shit. I mean, I know I'm going off for you guys. I know it. I know I'm ranting. I know it. But damn it, I can only see so much dumb shit, and I gotta say something. So, to everybody in the background, love y'all. Thanks for listening to me go off a little bit. I saw the emojis. I appreciate that. Well, I don't expect anybody to come in here and talk to me about this stuff. It is a touchy situation. I understand it. Very touchy. No, guys, if you want to come check me out, I am on TikTok over there. So come check me out. Now, I don't know who's back behind there. I don't know who the 4 people are. So I'm not going to give out my TikTok because I don't even know you. So, not that I don't trust you, I just don't know you. Nobody has made themselves available on the chat to even talk to me. At least that. Then maybe I'll give the TikTok out. And there's a lot of good stuff on there. There's some good singing for me. There's country. There's rap. I got some freaking. What else we got on there? That's Elton John. I did some Red Hot Chili Peppers. There's some good singing. There's some good effects videos. But you guys got to meet me halfway here. I can't just give stuff out to nobody, to just nothing. I see a number. Right now, you are a number, and because I can't see you. Physically, right now, that's what you are. I know you're more than a freaking number. I know that. I'm not saying that's all you are, but right here in a chat, yes, you are just a number. But I do want to say I've had a person that has been rather not happy with me on YouTube. When I go live, they come on, they usually tear my ass up. And I want them to know that on my side, things are all forgiven, and that I don't want no trouble. I want the best for you. I want the best for me. Whatever happened with the one person, you said I was racist, right? Okay. That is the furthest from the truth. That man came in to the stream at exactly the time, at a certain time, and he assumed that I was the bad guy. I was trying to take up for somebody. One of my friends said, they had an autistic friend. So the autistic friend came on, and I said, hey, they didn't want to say the name. So I said, what is the name spelled like? And I said, well, this name is the only name I can think of that's spelled like that. But they would never do that because they're not that way. So he assumed I'm racist. I'm like, I'm trying to take up for an autistic individual here. How did I turn into the bad guy? But it's just the way it goes. Friends, sometimes you just lose them. And not even for a good reason is what gets me. Kind of hurts. It kind of hurts my heart. I'll be honest with you about it. I never wanted any grief, any trouble. I've been friends with these people for a long time. And to see things end the way they did, it really kind of hurt, It really kind of did. And I am sad it ended the way it did. But if that happens to be you in the background, I hope there's no hard feelings. I hope we can crush this stuff and somehow find our way back to being friends again. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, guys. Thanks for listening to me rant and go off about some things. But I wish the best for you guys and hope you have a good night, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you're at in the world. Peace, love, and Pringles.